Today's discussion is on Maintenance and Welfare of Parents and Senior Citizens Bill 2019. See, at the age of 20, we think that someone is thinking about us. At age 40, we won't bother about others. But at 60, we feel that no one is bothered about us. So that is a situation for senior citizens and parents. So we need to prove that yes, we are bothered about you. You are not alone. We are your children. We are your descendants. We are bothered about you. So that particular bother now is entering into the legal ambit. Apart from moral ambit, apart from ethical ambit, now we are entering into the legal ambit. By a law called as Maintenance and Welfare of Parents and Senior Citizens Bill 2019. So this particular Maintenance and Welfare of Senior Citizens Bill is going to amend the 2007 Senior Citizens Act. So there are provisions in this particular bill. What are the important provisions I am going to discuss now? The important provisions of this particular bill is, so first introduction, I want to give some statistical information. As per the 2011 census, 10.3 crores of the people are senior citizens. Of this 10.3 crore population, 5.2% of them are suffering with severe disability with respect to senior citizens. Recognizes any persons above the Senior Citizens Act 2007 recognizes that whoever is more than 60 years are recognized as senior citizens. So the key provisions are, the bill is going to amend the Senior Citizens Act 2007, number 1. Number 2, the ambit of children. Earlier it was only biological children. Now the ambit of the children has been increased from biological children to daughter-in-law, son-in-law, adopted children, son-in-law, daughter-in-law, adopted children, grandchildren and stepchildren are also under the ambit of the now Maintenance and Welfare of Senior Citizens Act 2019 bill. It extends the definition of maintenance. Earlier it was only with respect to food, shelter and clothing. Now the ambit has been increased to security, health, newspaper, basic amenities, etc. So the ambit of maintenance has been increased from basic needs to other needs, and the separate maintenance tribunals are being established. Why? Because the senior citizens already they are deprived of physical fitness, they are already deprived of the life. So if you tell them to go to the court and the courts are already busy with a multitude of cases, then who is going to bother about the senior citizens? Hence there is a need for separate tribunals called as maintenance tribunals under this particular bill, and this particular bill is aspiring for maintenance tribunals exclusively dealing with senior citizens. And the amount of maintenance is 10,000 as per Senior Citizens Act 2007. Now it is variable. With respect to the income of the children, the maintenance will be varying. So the maintenance is not fixed, the maintenance is variable. And the very important clause is this one, which mentions that if parents transfer the property believing that in their old age the children will be taking care of them, but in spite of that, if the children are not taking care of the children in their old age, they will lose the property and there will be no one to care about them. Hence, in this particular provisions of the bill, they mentioned that if they file a petition in the tribunal and the tribunal come to know that this particular children who got the property on their name and not bothered about the parents, then the property can be reversed on the orders of tribunals. And the punishment is increased from 3 months to 6 months. And this includes, there will be appointment of nodal officers at every police station. There will be dedicated police officer working for the senior citizens. How there is a child police officer, a nodal officer for the child issues, now there will be a nodal officer for senior citizens issues also. There will be a single police unit. There will be a single police unit at every district police headquarters, and there will be helpline for helping the senior citizens. And it also proposes the registration of senior citizens homes. Why? Because the old age homes, the senior citizens homes are not having proper amenities, but they are being forced to live there because of the pressure of the children. Now that particular senior citizens home or old age homes should be registered and it should guarantee basic amenities. So these are the provisions of the Senior Citizens or Maintenance and Welfare of Senior Citizens and Parents Bill 2019. So criticism is, so there is criticism. We need to know the negatives of the bill. The negatives of the bill is, the above provisions mentioned that there is coercion, there is a force on the children, there is no amicable solution, there is a need for counseling. They nowhere mentioned about the counseling. This is the negative number one. Because counseling is necessary. Why? Because at the end both are parents and children. There should be a solution, both of them. There should not be a punishment. There should be an amicable solution. We want reform. We don't want retributive action. We want reformative action. The senior citizens, as they are already deprived, they might be able to go to tribunal. How they will go to tribunal? Already they are deprived. Their age is more than 60. How they can go to a tribunal? Yes, this is also one of the negative thing. The punishment is 6 months. So in this particular punishment of 6 months, who is going to guarantee the maintenance? Whether government, are you giving the maintenance? That is unanswered by the government. Fourth important point. So if the children are really below poverty line, if they are not having the affordable amount to give maintenance to the parents, whether government, are you helping the below poverty line, or at least you are extending the helping hand? These are the major criticism for the Maintenance and Welfare of Senior Citizens and Parents Bill. And the conclusion is, with a more than 135 million, that means 13.5 crore by 2020, elderly people, India today has the second largest population of the senior citizens after China, who deserve care and concern. The fast-paced and ever-changing life of today is continuously widening the gap between generations, and thus the creation of happy environment for the elderly is our traditional, moral and even legal obligation now. So by this it is going to become the legal obligation. This is a proper conclusion for Maintenance and Welfare of Senior Citizens Act. I believe that in 2020 there will be a question on senior citizens. So the question will be like this: critically evaluate maintenance and welfare of parents and senior citizens bill. The approach should be, first paragraph, the statistics of senior citizens and elderly people. Second paragraph should be the provisions of the bill, and third paragraph should be long. That means it should mainly concentrate on criticism, and finally there should be a balanced conclusion. So this is the main question on senior citizens. So please, this is my Gmail ID, this is the Telegram channel, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.